All right, so Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2 just took place, and I honestly don't want to fully break down the card like I usually do because what the hell just happened? So, if you did watch the fight, Conor McGregor re- returned, right? Uh the fight lasted for like 1 minute because Conor McGregor blew out his knee, and he, as you can see on the screen right here, yeah, man, Conor McGregor just he's done. He's finito. He's never ever going to. He's not the same. He hasn't been the same. But this just put the nail in the coffin, dude. That was freaking horrible. And it didn't feel like, okay, let me tell you like the process, like everything that led up to this, right? In terms of Conor McGregor returning, and the marketing, and the hype and everything. I've said this before, and I was not the only person that said this. I was not gonna believe that Conor McGregor was gonna return until I saw him in the cage. And when the walkout happened, I was like, "Oh wow, this is actually like happening. Conor McGregor is going to fight." And he had that mohawk, is like, okay, Iceman, but it was the fact that Conor McGregor, I've never seen and you could just tell Conor McGregor was just that type of guy. Like the whole arena, the whole atmosphere was just so invested because of this one guy. And as he was about to, take his shoes off, right? And I caught this. When I saw Conor McGregor struggling to take his shoes off and he stumbled as he was trying to, I had that feeling that did he hurt himself? But I didn't want to be convinced. I didn't want to be. I just wanted the fight to happen. And even after that, no, even before that, the walkout, the when he was in the cage, like they brought the smoke out. They brought McGregor did the Billy Show. He did everything that he used to do, but something was just not right. Something was missing, and Conor McGregor, he just didn't have that. He didn't have that hype behind him, he was too calm. He was not energetic like he was when he was when he was fully confident, fighting against Aldo or Diaz or Alvarez, right? That I didn't feel that sense that he was his boldness wasn't there. And I didn't get that feeling that he was just not necessarily ready, but he wasn't he was just too calm. It didn't feel right. And when he threw that first jump kick and he stumbled twice, I was like, oh no. I knew in that moment this fight was going to be a disaster. Hell, it wasn't even a fight. That's being generous. Conor McGregor, he just, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't even fathom what just happened. I still couldn't believe that I can't believe this is real. Like, how he stumbled 3 times. He fell down 3 times. And I was, oh my gosh, dude. I was like, yeah, dude, Conor can't fight. Just end it. And Max caught it too. he was telling the referee like yo, like this guy can't like this guy's injured. He can't stand. Like end the fight. And my God. Bro, okay. When I knew I had a feeling something was just gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna happen outside of the cage because, like I said, until I saw, I wasn't gonna get hyped for Conor fighting until I saw him in the cage, and I did see him in the cage, but oh my gosh, dude, like him pulling out would have been way more like less humiliating than like what we just saw. I just imagine the amount of embarrassment and disappointment from Conor McGregor, dude. Oh my gosh, and the fact that it was oh my gosh, this was so freaking humiliating. I'm sorry, man. Like, and imagine being in the audience. Like like I'm not even in the arena and I'm upset. Like that was so freaking anticlimactic. That was awful. And oh my gosh, dude. I can't even comprehend like everything like properly because like it was the fact that it's Conor McGregor, and this is he's coming back from a 5-year layoff after his injury, and this is what we get. Oh my gosh, dude. And bro, it's just that and here's the thing that like this would really be like this would really irritate me if this is the case, because if Conor McGregor had this injury like prior to getting in the cage, because like we saw like when he was taking off his shoes that he was struggling to like just stand. Like if this was an injury that was Conor was already dealing with and he still decided to fight, which look, I understand McGregor is the type of guy that does not like pulling out of fights. He wants to give the fans what they want. He wants to give them a fight. He wants to entertain them. Like that's what he's known for. I mean, it's like when he was scheduled to fight Michael Chandler, he had to pull out because of a toe injury. So I get that Conor would like to continue, but this was the worst possible outcome that could have happened for not just Conor McGregor, but for the entire UFC. This is not good. This was really not good. And if Conor McGregor's fighting career was not like if it wasn't apparent that it was over after that leg injury to Poirier, this definitely this completely like ends the whole like discussion. I am fully convinced that Conor McGregor is never ever going to fight again. Okay, and the thing is, I kind of feel bad for Conor, even though I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I don't really like Conor. Like as a person, I don't. Is he entertaining? Yes, he is. Like even when like I said, even when the walkout was happening, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm actually gonna see Conor McGregor fight in the octagon after 5 years. And you had that like Conor has that effect, you know, where all the trash talk, the amount of confidence, the amount of like the feeling that like he was just gonna pull it off after a long layoff, after an injury, like he just gave you that feeling that he was going to shock the world. And technically he did, just not the way we wanted it to. And look, to get back to what I was saying, even though I don't like him, like I really wanted to see this fight play out. Oh man, like even though I don't like him, like I feel bad for him. I kind of do. And I mean, oh jeez, like all I gotta say is that like if I'm gonna say this right, if I'm the UFC, if I run the UFC, if I'm Dana White, I would never book a fight for Conor again, I would have serious trust issues with Conor McGregor. This is the third time that the UFC has propped up Conor McGregor's return, you know, with the promos, the interviews, the press conferences, and it it ends early via a fluke. And yeah, I know in the Poirier fight, you know, Poirier got his, you know, like the calf kicks did Conor, but even then, dude, like Conor McGregor's not the same fighter. He's not. And I, if I'm not mistaken, this broke records. Like this UFC event broke records. Like it sold like over 25 million like viewers. Like so much, or dollars, or whatever. Like so many people, like this broke the Spheres record for how many people viewed this event. All because of one dude, Conor McGregor. And he freaking blew it. Like, no pun intended, but... oh my god, dude. Ugh. I don't know what to say. Like, all that build up just for it to end like that. I honestly, I don't know what to say. Like this was such a major like setback. Honestly, like I was like I said, I didn't want to get excited because I wanted to see Conor in there. But even you know, when the fight was coming up, you know, with the press conferences and everything, and the you know, the UFC embeddeds and all that, dude, I was excited. I was like, I was like, my heart was bumping. I was like, I want this to happen, even though I don't care for Conor like that. But it's Conor McGregor. Why would you not want to see it? And it just ends in a freak accident in the first round. Like literally, the fight ended in like a minute. Like that's how that's how quick it wasn't a fight. You can't even call it a fight. This, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just gonna say this. I know Conor McGregor has like what 2 fights left in his contract, but I don't care, man. I don't want to see Conor fight again. Like this was it. This is it. Like that the Poirier leg injury from the third fight, like that should have been like it. Like Conor McGregor like should have just called it off. But then he came back, and we all were convinced that, you know, he was, you know, back to his, you know, like prideful self when he was you know, his like all that. But no. That injury, like that performance was like that was it. Like, and that was a wake-up call for all of us that Conor McGregor is gone. He's not the same fighter anymore. And it died when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Like, that's where it all stemmed from. Like, everything after that, like, Conor McGregor just did not take MMA seriously anymore. You know, the only reason why he came back to fight Khabib was because it was personal, right? And it's just like that's it. It's done. The McGregor show's over. You know, Mystic Mac is dead. Like this is it. No more. And if Conor McGregor decides to come back, I know Max Holloway called for a rematch. Like, no, I don't want to see it. All right, I don't care. I don't. And if they do make a rematch, or if Conor McGregor comes back at all, I don't know how the hell the UFC is gonna promote this, especially after this. I don't know why on earth, if they do it, they can't promote this. Like, again, I have some serious distrust now because of this. And again, if this was a pre-existing injury and Conor knew about it, Oh my gosh, man, this is like Conor McGregor. If that is what happened, I know he said it's not true because of the tweets he made after. I don't care, man. I don't believe it. Honestly, I don't think I can't trust this guy anymore. I just can't. I can't trust this guy to you know uh for him to say, "Oh, I'm gonna return. I'm gonna knock him out," and all that. Like not even just the trash talk or him saying like he's gonna return. No, like if he says if a fight gets booked again and he says he's in great shape, I'm not gonna believe him. I'm not gonna believe him. I am fully convinced that Conor McGregor at this point is injury prone, and I do believe, and I'm not saying like this is the case, but I want to say that because of the amount of substances that he has taken in the past, whether it be drugs or roids or alcohol and whatnot, that does have an effect on your bones. Like it does make you weaker. And I think it had an effect on him. And it wasn't just the time off. But yeah, I mean it was for the time off too, but during that time off, like bro, he was just freaking like out of his mind. Like I don't have any confidence that Conor McGregor. I'm not gonna have that confidence that Conor McGregor is fully gonna be at his best if he does decide to come back. I'm not gonna believe it at all, right? And honestly, man, if they do make a rematch between these two, I'm just like okay, all right, sure. I'm just not gonna. I mean, I'm gonna care, but not in the sense that like Conor McGregor is gonna return. Like, no, no. At this point, like I know like McGregor's like he's done, and we. I've said this. Many people have said it. He didn't need to do this. He didn't have to come back. He was like, this was a quick buck for him. He didn't even need to fight. And Max Holloway, bro, mind you, Max Holloway, he had to move up, but he didn't have to cut weight. And he didn't even have to, he didn't get injured. He didn't even have to throw a devastating like punch. Like that was it. Like he got a quick buck and he was out too. But same with McGregor, but bro. Oh man. I don't I am at a loss for words. I can't believe I just witnessed that. This feels like an alternate timeline that should have never been. But this is reality. And the reality is that Conor McGregor is never going to be the same again. He is not fighting material at all anymore. He's up there in age. He's definitely influenced by certain substances, and it's just again he doesn't need this anymore. He doesn't need to fight anymore. There's no reason he didn't have to come back, but he did it. Okay, good for him. But now we've seen that it was useless. It wasted everybody's time, and this ruined the card. This ruined the whole card. Like this was the fight that everybody was excited for, and bro, the arena was stacked with freaking celebrities, and this is what we get. Honestly, this is not. This is a freaking like I would consider this a disaster. I can't believe what I saw. I can't believe what I saw. But on the bright side, the rest of the car was pretty good. Um, I know I mostly spent this whole time ranting about the whole situation of the main event, but I mean, I guess I could do a quick fire and say what I thought. King Green versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney was landing some big shots. King Reed like bled out early. Like he was bleeding real badly. Terrence had some serious power. Eventually, the fight got to the ground. Terrence took him down. But then when the fight got back up, like King Green landed a devastating shot to the body, which it really didn't look like it landed. It kind of grazed McKinney, and he just went out. Like it was over, and it was a buzzer beater. Like look at this. Look, round one, 4 minutes and 59 seconds, literally 1 minute, and he pulled it off. So that was fun. Royval versus Kavanaugh, fun ass fight. Besides the main event, this was like one of those fights like you just had to see, and this was a really good fight. Both guys landed some significant strikes. It was a war. Both guys ended up rocking each other, but eventually Royval got the fight got to the ground, and he just choked out Lonar, and it was all she wrote. Fun ass fight, definitely the best fight of the card. Sandhagen versus Batista. First off, let me just say this. I gotta give my props to Sandhagen because the dude, his like leg was clearly injured. Like Batista had to heel hook in that. Well, it didn't go in fully, but you could clearly see that the aftermath. Like Corey was like very much in his leg was compromised, and of course, like Bautista took advantage of that. He was going for the leg. What was it, the right leg? I can't even remember, dude. Seriously, this card was insane, but it was a good back and forth. But eventually came out to the third round. Bautista got the fight to the ground, and he actually rocked Sandhagen, and Bautista, did what he had to do. It was. I think it was pretty clear that Bautista got it. I feel for Corey. I like Corey, but I got to give Bautista his props. This fight was this fight well, it wasn't much of a fight. Like Benoit, it's like, dude, like that was one of like the dumbest like decisions he ever did. He rushed towards Patty, and Patty caught his head into an arm, into a Darce choke, and the way he did it was so fast and so impressive. And I knew Patty like ground game, like I knew he started out in jiu-jitsu, so I knew from the get-go that what Benoit did was like suicide. So he was already in danger. So Patty like darts the hell out of Benoit and ended it just like that. So I mean, what can I say? Patty really shocked a lot of us. I don't want to say he shocked us. I think at this point people are convinced that Patty is he's up there. He's a true top contender. He has what it takes. I mean, if you beat Benoit like that again, that was I don't know what the hell Benoit was thinking going for rushing down Patty like that, but good on Patty, dude. And bro, the arena was freaking. Besides the Conor, pop, the crowd went crazy for Patty. So honestly, good on Patty. I'm actually kind of excited to see where this goes for his career. But man, that happened. I already talked about this. Besides the main event being a complete like dumpster fire, it was a good card. Like lots of finishes, very impressive finishes. Impressive performances, some good fights. I would give this card, if it wasn't for the main event ruining it all, I would give this card a 7 out of 10. I didn't think it was actually really, really good. It was actually really good. Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of Karlov versus Whitaker. Whitaker with a stunning performance. I'm actually delighted that he looks good at light heavyweight. I don't want to say he's gonna be the champ, but I'm excited to see where he goes from there because Whitaker did look really impressive against Nikita Krylov. He broke his freaking jaw, so like, and Krylov just said no, like I'm done. So, good card. Very disappointing main event. It wasn't. I can't even call it an event because it was just that. Oh my gosh, it was just that. It was just that embarrassing and that disappointing. But yeah, decent card for the most part. Besides the main event, Connor's done. I'm never gonna be excited for a Conor McGregor fight again after this. If he even does fight again. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this card. Have a nice one.